Oh, I look ridiculous. That just looks like someone unfurled a condom halfway down my head. This is stupid. Going back to my helmet that makes me look like the Rocketeer. And we're back in this town.
Yeah, welcome back to the town of degenerates. Those who have forsaken their duty and fighting for the town. They're fighting for themselves because they're selfish.
They're not fighting for anything, and if they were in town, they wouldn't be fighting for it. They would be fighting to stay alive.
They are rebelling against their oppressors.
Yeah, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Hello.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
I know, I already talked to him. Thank you.
Actually, we should go talk to Steph and let him know that we talked to Zoe.
Hello.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Okay, we've established that.
Well, Stefan must be really popular in town. Either that or he's the only food vendor and people are required to sing his praises or he will cut off the supply.
Chicken!
I guess they could always murder this chicken.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Why would you do that? I love chickens.
Because you've offended Stefan and now you're not getting any food.
Chickens are great.
Yes, I know.
They're just little dinosaurs.
They're like people, only they can peck out your eyeballs.
They're like tiny dinosaurs.
Chickens don't criticize me, Mom!
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Did she fast travel home too?
She must have. Never mind, goodbye.
Okay, now that we've gotten that all sorted out.
I'm not gonna bother correcting him, because that just sounds, there are many hills to die on. I don't think that's one of them.
Let's check around and maybe loot a few things.
Oh, Zoe, couldn't help but notice that you're spreading lies about me. What are you fixing this? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking at this pamphlet.
Are you fixing this desk? What is that?
The pamphlet, I just said. I'm looking at this pamphlet. It's a journal.
Oh, it's Zoe's journal.
That's it. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. And would use another. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated that cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back in this journal for many years and tell myself, "Oh wow, I did hate that, didn't I?" Yeah. Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrian time, and I went on a killing spree. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh. But you misappropriate one box of Dorita time, suddenly you're committing larceny and mass murder.
All right then. Hi. We just talked to you a second ago. I probably don't need to talk to you again. Bye.
Also, they brought a lot of gear with them, didn't they?
Broken computer, or it just hasn't loaded yet. Heavy ammo. I'm not gonna steal stuff from them. Maybe I'm gonna steal stuff from them.
It depends on what kind of stuff they have. I'm only gonna steal the good stuff from them. I'm not gonna steal all their crap. They can keep their crap, but if they
don't worry, Parvati, I'm not gonna steal a bunch of stuff.
Grenade launcher!
That was a ring.
Yeah, the grenade launcher.
I don't want the grenade launcher.
Maybe that grenade launcher is actually good. You don't know.
It's the same as the other grenade launchers I was looking at. That's a bunch of little plants.
Oh, is that the greenhouse that Zoe's working in right there?
Well, there's more plants in here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's a whole lot of plants!
That's the greenhouse.
Yeah, this is quite a lot of plants.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
I mean, yeah?
We'll get you one of these too. We'll put one on the ship. Oh, hello.
Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
So what now?
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
I must say, you looked quite beautiful when we walked in, and then all of your wrinkles, textures loaded in, and now you're not quite so beautiful.
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long?
Who?
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Corn?
I brew it in an old spittoon.
Ew.
But it's been cleaned.
It better have been.
She's awfully trusting considering they're kind of enemies with the town right now. And
yeah.
two people from town just walked into town.
Well, I think she thinks we're deserters.
Oh.
So, this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Funny, I never knew you could grow tripe in a garden. Wow.
Seems rude.
That does seem rude. I'm surprised you managed to grow anything.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Night soil.
Is it Tsuchinoko poopy?
That might actually be better. Yeah. That explains why they're not hostile, because they've been bred and raised to defecate in their gardens.
Possibility. Well, look, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Ooh, her demeanor
That's it.
changed.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're not gonna like it.
He wants you all to jump off a cliff so he can take all your resources.
He would like you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
But I don't know how good those amends are gonna be.
Something about coming back to town or losing power, I wasn't really listening.
He says, my way or the highway.
Wow, yeah, her demeanor completely changed. Like, she was all like wide-eyed and happy to see us, and now she's just not happy about anything.
Welcome to the town, strangers. How you doing? We're here on behalf of that guy who tortured you for 40 years. Oh, okay.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
I will agree with you on
Like
that
everything
one.
else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned.
Haha.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay, why do you think he wants these people back?
'Cause he
That's
thinks-
right. That I forgot. It's because they're not making their quota.
Yeah, he thinks having more people will mean they'll make their quota, even though they apparently have no fish.
And they don't have supplies to treat everyone's medical injuries.
Exactly. So, not really being very smart about it. Seems like a pretty crappy leader, honestly.
Yes, but he asked us to divert power from you to him, and he mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because we're young and naive. We
The
kind of need
camp
a
has
power.
a power regulator, and I need that.
Yeah, we need that.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you're kind of persuasive, and we kind of do hate all the corporate facade that's going on in that town.
That's true.
Really annoying. You're not being selfish, though, right?
Yeah, what do you have against the town, other than the fact that it sucks?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers
You mean eyes?
laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them.
Yeah.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He probably did have a few more good years of life in him, but...
I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Good, thank you.
Well, at least she's polite about it.
So, let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
But there's probably some negative aspects.
Yeah, like the fact that those people have been born and raised in that cannery and they know literally nothing else.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd be able to survive out here.
I kind of doubt it. I don't know. I need to think about it. So you think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Well, maybe.
I don't know, my conscience hasn't historically been the best guide.
I'm like 80-20 on this town right now. We haven't seen much of it, but, you know, the mayor was a dick, and she was nice, and not siding with the corporations is always something that's going to be appealing.
That's true.
What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I need to poke around a little bit.
You think you have to figure out more about this town before you decide its fate?
Yeah, well, at least in here anyway. Ooh.
Well,
We'll just do this real quick. Personal files. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm gonna need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh. Something that grows out of the earth.
yeah, something that grows out of my own dung. And then the last entry, we found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed sucks at ruling things. He's tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically and spiritually. He's one of our flock now.
Neat. Experiment notes.
Excuse me?
Experimental notes. Apparently the horticulturist failed to provide a single viable crop because the soil was crap.
Oh, they were just experimenting with plants. I see.
Contend because the corporate scientists, 10 of them are cold, heartless, and inhumane. Soil is sour, don't know how to explain that. I can conclude that after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended.
Body counts. I feel like there's gotta be something nefarious to her that we're not seeing right off the bat. Like maybe she kills deserters and uses their bodies to fertilize the soil. Something's gotta be right. This place is just too nice. This decision seems way too one-sided, doesn't it?
It does seem kind of one-sided to me.
It really feels like this town is the better town.
I'm gonna poke around town a little bit more.
Yeah, there's gotta be something. So, we've gotta find some justification for burning this town to the ground. Otherwise, it's way too easy of a moral decision to make.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh.
You had a follower, huh?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Yeah, well. This guy? Oh. Oh, yep.
Thomas!
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Where are you now?
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Smooth.
Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
You can share my
oh,
bed.
Gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Your spirit hasn't been broken yet.
I'm just passing through.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
But then where am I supposed to sit?
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I think I stole it.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another
I think
one
I
back
stole
in
that one
town.
too.
If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Yeah, we're kind of a kleptomaniac, so...
So, today's your lucky day. I got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2 was in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Yeah.
In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Oh, thanks for the ammo.
Ooh.
Really nice.
All right, well, I'll let you know if I find any others. Apparently, I didn't find that one in the...
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
If you trade him books on how to repair things, maybe he can trade you books on how to flirt with people.
Yeah. Well, let's poke around down here. This looks like a power generator.
Oh, it looks like we're getting our power generator after all.
Ow! God dang it! Why do I keep doing that? One more try. God, fuck!
Why do you keep doing that? Ooh, that's a bypass shot. You want to steal that?
Yeah, I'll steal it later.
After you've also stolen their power regulator?
Yeah.
You see how you don't have any lockpicks or shunts anymore because you used them all?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't bring what's-his-name with me because he was still doing stuff.
Still doing Vicar stuff.
Yeah, he was still doing vicar stuff in town.
Okay, so I guess we'll poke around town for a little bit longer and then make an ultimate decision on whether or not who we're gonna screw over.
I mean, I will have time to think about that while I'm busy raiding the entire thing that I forgot the name of.
The town. It's called a town.
No, the geothermal plant. That's the word I was looking for. Is that guy dead? Hey, are you dead?
He's sleeping. Sleep right next to him.
Just wakes up with me next to him. Hi.
Hey, cuddle buddy, how's it going?
We're cuddle buddies.
So, do you sleep here often? Cause I do now.
I sleep here now. All right, well let's go poke around upstairs. There's got to be some kind of dirt on this town about why the dirt is viable. There's got to be dirt about dirt in this town.
Maybe this town is just a good town, and maybe Edgewater sucks donkey
I
butts.
highly doubt that she just got the soil to start working with love.
Yes, love. Well, she didn't use just love.
Soil
and elbow grease and hard work and
yeah.
tenderness.
Soil doesn't work that way.
How do you know? You never put elbow grease into soil.
True, but soil don't work that way. That's also locked. Shoot, I might have to steal those bypass shunts. Don't mind me being nonchalant. This guy's asleep, and he won't notice if I steal his bypass shunt.
Well,
He didn't notice.
He might notice if you scream it out loud. He won't notice if I steal this thing from him! I can steal their fish sticks. Okay. Ooh. Another thing.
Parvati isn't looking either.
Yes. So she can't chastise you for stealing the hack picks. I know they're called bypass shunts. I'm just gonna call them hack picks. They're hack picks and lock picks.
All right, hack picks and lock picks. Oh, I can't hack my way through that door while there's someone in here.
Excuse me, sir. Did you know that the outhouse is on fire?
Pardon me, sir. My butt is missing.
Could you go find
Look
it?
over here, my butt. Oh, it just fell off. My butt. Oh no. He's not looking.
Could you literally stop looking at the place we need to go to? That'd be great.
Yeah, you wanted to come out here to see my condom hat, didn't you? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that weird? Excuse me. Run. No! No! I need the other things, not the bypass shunts.
We don't need the hack picks. We need more lock picks. We gotta go find some lock picks.
Shit.
Pavarotti's...
This guy probably has some things to buy.
Maybe. Yo.
Something I can help you with?
Yes, I want to buy some things.
We need to infiltrate various
Fresh
buildings.
off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
No. We need lock picks. We need lock picks. No, you got lock picks, right? You need...
Shit, he doesn't have any.
Come on, he's gotta have some lock picks.
He has nothing.
He's gotta have some lock.
He has nothing.
No, those aren't lock picks.
Doesn't have lock picks.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Oh, hi. There's one. I see one right there. No, I didn't mean to pull this machine gun out, but
I'll
I guess
kill you too, lockpick. Well, we've got one more we gotta find, so I guess we'll just poke around town a little bit.
I saw one somewhere. I just don't remember where I saw it.
Back when I had morals and decided I wasn't going to be stealing from people that are innocent. Yes.
Yeah.
Then it turned around.
We don't know they're innocent. Though.
Yes. Well, innocent. The burden of proof is on you, my friend.
Big cartridges.
I'm not gonna steal their ammo. I'm just gonna steal their lockpicks.
I'm not taking the stuff that might have, like an emotional value to it, attached to it.
That was my grandmother's grenade launcher.
That was my grandmother's ring.
We're gonna open that door. There's gonna be nothing inside of it. We're spending all this time trying to find a lockpick to get into
You're
it.
right. There probably won't be anything in there.
But we can't say no to it now. We've got to figure out what it really is.
Oh, bypass shunt.
We're gonna need those. We're eventually gonna need those.
23 apples.
Take them. You're gonna need them, so take them. Also, the one down bottom left, right there.
There it is! There it is!
Yeah. So there you go.
All right. We just gotta go pick this door. Adelaide wanted me to go to storage.
Yeah, get the corpses out of the corpse pile to fertilize the ground or something or other.
Yeah.
Okay, Pavarotti, you can
Ah, dang it. This is, I know that there's gonna be nothing in there.
But still.
Hi, how's it going? You should probably leave. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Step outside, close the door, open this door, hack, hack, hack.
Hope it's a good use of our lockpicks.
Nicely done.
Shh. Now let's see what dirty secrets you're keeping in here. Ah, you store ammo in here, do you? You dastardly fiends! I will take some of this.
This is for making me do stuff.
Yeah, it's paid for itself a little bit. So
Don't mind me. We're just
taking all of their
thieving.
ammunition. It's all of their ammo. Oh, we're helping out Thompson Reed by making sure the town can't defend itself, huh?
no.
Well, there was absolutely nothing nefarious in here.
Dang it.
I guess
Hoping for nefarious.
I guess these people are just good people.
Nobody's that squeaky clean. All right, let's go check out those houses that were up on the hill.
Let's go back to Adelaide and point a gun at her head. What are you not telling us?
What are you hiding?
I want the truth. I can handle the truth.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. There's got to be something I'm missing, and I just don't know what it is.
No, maybe that's just it. Maybe the town is a rebellious little town that...
I'm gonna go talk to Adelaide again.
Okay, we poked around town. We haven't found anything that proves you're up to anything, but we know you're up to something.
I know you're doing something.
Anything else I can do for you?
Tell me what you're up to.
What are you making the soil out of? It's bodies, isn't it? It's human bodies.
It's gotta be something. It's chicken.
Wait a minute.
It's chickens.
No, wait. You might actually be onto something.
About what?
The bodies.
Yeah?
When you said it was the bodies, you remember how he said that the marauders kept stealing bodies from the graveyard?
Yeah?
Why the fuck would a marauder steal a body?
Oh. Yeah. Wow, you pieced that together, huh?
Why would a marauder steal a body? What does a marauder have to do with a body?
Yeah. Okay.
They're not gonna eat rotting human bodies.
Right. No.
Because that's disgusting.
I completely forgot about that. What Silas, the gravedigger, was saying. Yeah. He said they were stealing Spacer's property, stealing corpses. Now we have to find evidence and confront her because we figured this out. We've solved your little conundrum, lady, whatever your name is, Adelaide.
Adelaide?
Yeah. Now we just gotta find some dirt.
Bones and gears don't mix.
Did she throw somebody into a mixer or a vat or something to intentionally kill them?
I don't know. I feel like she's just taking bodies that are already dead and throwing them in there. I guess I'm not positive. I can't believe that I didn't miss something on here.
I can't believe she didn't leave incriminating documents on her computer. Go through her trash bin. Make sure she didn't accidentally delete anything. Check her caches.
Yeah, there's nothing that says anything on there. I'm pretty sure you're onto something about it.
Well,
bodies though.
I was just speculating that, kind of half-heartedly joking, but you're the one who put two and two together. Yeah.
Well, okay, so after World War I, the
I know all about the blood harvest.
yeah, the blood harvest after
Yeah.
World War I.
After all those bodies that got killed on the killing fields fertilized the soil, it turned out to be a bountiful harvest. Yeah. So yeah, we know that bodies make good fertilizer, sick as it sounds. And she's taking that to a whole new level. We just don't have proof of it, though. We're speculating. We ain't got any evidence.
Yeah, I don't have anything to back my claims up.
So now that we know that she's a person who's kidnapping dead bodies...
Well, we don't know that, and also that's just grave robbing, which,
Yeah.
as we've established, there is no law against.
Yeah, there might not... Well, actually, there is. Spacer's Choice says you can't take their property, and that's their property. But still, laws in this universe are stupid anyway.
Yeah, and also, screw corporate.
So...
And if they're... So, my personal opinion, when I'm dead, I don't really give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I don't really care what happens to my body.
But not everyone shares that concern. Not everyone shares that opinion. Well, I don't know if there's anybody in town who could clue us in. Anybody we could put the screws to see if they'll lose some information.
Yeah, I don't think so. Why don't we just start heading towards the... What's one of these... I feel like I've checked everything so far. Wait, what's that little building back there? Have I been to that one?
I don't know. You tell me. How about this door? How about this door?
I've been in this one. Alright, let's start going to the geothermal plant.
Why are we going there?
because that's where we have to go to shut the power off.
Are we shutting down the power?
We have to divert the power to either here or the city.
Okay. So they both have power right now, huh?
Yes.
We're just diverting all of the power from one to another?
Yeah, it's kind of like in Fallout New Vegas, how you have to divert the power from the solar facility.
Yeah.
Because it's just going everywhere.
Yeah,
it's not going to a specific spot.
But in Fallout New Vegas, you weren't screwing over a group of people by doing that. You were just giving somebody else extra power. Now we're taking all the power from somebody and giving it to somebody else.
Oh, I need to talk to Grace that I convinced Zoe to come back. Zoe to come back.
All right, we'll just do that quickly before we head out.
Grace, I convinced Zoe to come back. Bye!
What is it?
I just told you.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I don't really want to get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Oh, favor for a favor, huh? Out of dialogue options. Bye.
Bye!
Okay, let's go to that geothermal facility. Or whatever.